Greetings and welcome to my channel. My name is Abagnatius and this is Project Hospital. In between the last and this episode I let some time pass in order to get into day 3 because today is going to be a treatment day. I have reached 45 patients treated, which has increased one of the insurance providers' patients allotment, and it has given me more money. And then I've had a bit of a heart attack with 85 patients in a day. We were at 47 last day. This is nearly twice. Last day we were able, that was 2 episodes ago, to handle those 47 patients quite well, but 85 not a chance. So I'm going to have to expand a bit panic-like. So this is going to become a copy of that, for which I will first, that's the wrong key, use the fact that everything will be refunded in full. So I'm taking this down. And then I am going to look at this. Okay, that's the outline of the zone. I was wondering why this white outline. I'm hoping that I can just copy this and paste it here. But first I want to save it. Save as ER full block. Wonderful. ER full block. Boom. It does look like this might have worked. Let's check. We are in ER, 2 waiting rooms, blah blah blah. We've got everything. Perfection. This is going to be expanded by this person during the day. And this is going to remain. That's cool. Now, I have also hired more doctors. That was before I saw the increase in patients. So I'm going to have, let's say, 3 fully staffed doctors' offices in each. Meaning this elderly doctor is going to move. I hope it's him. Yes. Then I'm going to hire people who know more. Let's find new candidates. 2.5. Okay. Ooh, hello. And hello. Wonderful. Okay, and let's give them some night shifts. Who should be somewhat cheap. Something like this. 6 ER doctors during the day and 4 at night. That's probably too many. But the amount of patients we're going to treat, that should help, or that should pay for all of this without too many issues actually. Let me also hire some cleaning staff. You and you. Now I have wrong key. Cleaning staff everywhere. Looking over into the radiology, we can see there's cleaning staff here. Internals, cleaning staff here. This is emergency, also everything full of cleaning stuff. So that's okay. I think now the hospital should be ready for 85 patients, potentially even more. Because of course we're going to smash through the 50 patients per day. One patient in any specialized department, that should be here, that should also... Okay, medical laboratories, not yet. Correctly of control doctors and intern mode. Question in my mind is, what is the intern mode? Ah, hello. 204, that was a good one. Okay, we're treating patients. We're also on patients per day special. Oh, already. Ooh. Cool. What did we get? Nothing. Okay. Treat 5 patients. Can we click on this? Yes, we can. Ooh, 50. No. Next one is going to be a 50,000 government grant. Okay. There's something I wanted to do. Ah, yes. I'm definitely going to need more apothecaries. I said before that if I do, I will just make more pharmacies or make a double. But I don't really think so. I'll increase this one. 1 second. That's this. Then one more laptop. That would be the place to go, but this thing blocks that. Let's see if I can change this whole thing. Why do you not work? Ah, okay, you don't like the presence. Okay, let's do it this way, then I can remove that. And add another counter, right? Which won't work because of that. Okay. I do want some a wall here. Oh well. This should work anyway. Okay. Then another desk, chair, sorry. That should be about it. Let's save this new pharmacy. Okay, save pharmacy. Save prefab, wonderful. Go there, okay. And now I need more pharmacists. Or technologists. Pharmacist. Or both. I'm definitely going to need more. I think this should be alright for now. I'll have an eye on this. But we have another workstation, so we can quickly hire another if needed. What's the time? 3:14, 15 and so on. I wonder, do I need a second of these? Oh, not yet. I'll see what happens. And the next video is likely going to be a full setup of the radiology department. Okay, this has worked. People are being treated over there as well. I'm hoping that they're going to be split more or less evenly between these two waiting rooms. But they should. Okay. Ah, okay. This person was first then. Yes, they were distributed evenly. That's good. Got incorrectly diagnosed. According to performance, it's possible for patients to have to select the diagnosis. Okay. Let's have a look. Yeah. Can I click on this? Yes, I can. Now the correct diagnosis given. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Athlete's foot. That's antifungal and that's antifungal. Treatment is the same. So let's take the higher likelihood and let the patient just slather the ointment all over their foot and it will be okay. Six o'clock. The day shift should start arriving soon. And as soon as that's the case, I'm going to take over myself again. No clear diagnosis. Do I really have to build laboratories now? No, it looks that way. What do we have here? Cortisol, steroids, cortisol, and antibiotics. Different things. That's not good. Diarrhea, fatigue, abdominal cramps, and fever. General surgery department. Okay. I won't build one of these. At least not now. It's an inflammatory bowel disease that produces ulcers and large intestine. Ooh, this sounds like fun. Okay. Crohn's disease. I once knew a woman with that. Think that isn't exactly fun either. And what are you? It's caused by the infection spread through water or food contaminated by ooh, yummy. Now, what's the likelihood that the game throws one of those at me at this point? There is diarrhea, there is fever, fatigue and abdominal cramps. Crohn's disease. Does this cause cramping? This definitely will. The infection spreads through water or food. It's caused by... Yeah, that's basically just food poisoning. Or a form of food poisoning, probably. Antibiotics and cortisol steroids. I'm going to gamble. This is what we will need, a microbial sampling. Or even stool collecting. I am not going to gamble. Miss Barr. Keep that thought. I'm going to do some building, which I had not intended for this episode. But it is definitely necessary. Medical laboratories. Medical laboratories here. And the base block equipped. Perfection. I knew that this is going to fit here because I checked. After having this little panic moment, I zoomed out and saw if I can't place more of these squares here, I'm going to be challenged, space challenged, kind of. But I can, so that's alright. I'm about half size now. Okay, medical laboratories. I'm also an idiot. Let's do this right. No, that's not what I meant. Let's take this down again. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Let's try this then. Okay, and medical. I'm an idiot. Of course I had it right. But at least the refund gives me full money, I think. Okay, this should now be all in medical laboratories. Perfection. Let's start by hiring some cleaning stuff. Okay. Then place the still in laboratories. Okay. General waiting room. Okay, and okay, there are 4 laboratories. 4x4s each by the looks of it. 3x2 even. Oh no. 3 laboratories. I had more in mind. Okay. That's actually good. That means I can build something else over here. I'm thinking. I was considering the possibility of X-ray stuff, but they are going to need more rooms. Internal medicine, I might place the laboratories here to have them closer. I don't know. That should be okay. Oh. Oh no, that should be okay. The common room, the laboratories people are just going to use this common room over here. That should be okay. So, let me place these first: hematology, microbiology, and histology. And now let's fill them with equipment. Let me see first. Lab desks are important in each. Glassware. I want to make them look roughly similar. Of course I need workstations. Which also means doubling some of that stuff, so that the scientists don't get into each other's way. Sorry, in case I've been talking too silently again. That happens when I try to think while talking. Let's start with this. I'm thinking in a medical laboratory you can't go wrong with a row of lab desks. Okay, let me now PC. These are going to be the main workstations for all the scientists, costing a whole lot of money. But they are going to need proper equipment. Then go chairs. Okay, so that means I have 2 workstations in each lab, which means everything else will have to be doubled up again as well. Matter of fact, I'll even do it this way. That gives me some room here for special equipment, which each of the labs is going to need. I'm sure of that. Because this isn't the first time I've been playing this. So let's have some proper glassware. Do they need glassware too? They do. And what about them? They as well. Okay, next. Of course, the biohazard stuff. Let's wait with that for a little bit. Have analyzers, which they don't really have, but they have incubators. Okay. Okay, zinc microscope. Okay. Lab analyzer and microscope. Microscope. I wish I could access the stuff on top of the tables. Can I? Is there a way? Maybe if I choose this. Let me rebuild this then. Glassware. Okay. Sample storage. Lab sync. There is nothing else here, huh? And microscope. They almost certainly have microscope as well. Or they don't. They don't actually. Which means this and thermocyclers. Then we have sample storage. Sink stuff. And sinks. Also the trash bins. Let's place them here. This way they have room back here to traverse if they so choose. So they should be cool. Here. Fume hoods. Of course that stuff. Okay, let's go with the microscope here. Nope. And go small to big. I hope I have the money, because now this stuff is expensive. Ooh, now we're getting really expensive. Okay, that needs to be wall based. Then the sink, biohazard stuff should be that, and here medical centrifuge. Okay. Okay. Stool analyzer. I'm running into issues. where money is concerned. Although when I open this there is going to be a small grant, which means all I really need is this to work. So let's put some scientists in here, and the grant is here. Hospitalization at emergency, that's not going to happen at this point in time. And someone for the night. Wonderful. Now I can continue building this. There is money, good. What did I need? The centrifuge. A lab sink. Some sample storage. Stool analyzers I have, good. And biohazard bins. That should be it. Let's fill the other laboratories with people who know what they're doing. And someone for the night. And let the patients hope that they don't have to be here at night. Okay, this is good. Now we have much more we can do. Let's start with this. Okay, the waiting room. Let's recheck everything. Okay, this is all perfect. Okay. Now I don't have a clock here, so I don't know how long this episode has been already. But I promised in the last one that this is going to be a patient treatment episode, so that's what this will be. Let's wait for all the doctors to arrive. I would like to go into doctor mode, but I can't. Maybe because he wasn't here yet. Okay. Keep the view. Okay. Last time this worked like this, didn't it? Oh, maybe I have to choose the right... Ah, okay. You never stop learning. I had to choose the right department. So... 60... Why did it go down like this? Or did I look wrong before? Well, we now have certainly enough doctors to treat with whatever the game's throwing at me. Okay, what do we have? Nasal congestion and fatigue. Let's start with the physical examination. Okay. Okay, nothing new. Wonderful. Let's check the nose. Nasal cavity inspection. Meanwhile, things here are okay. Everything seems to be good. Okay. Okay. Which means it's definitely this. This saline nasal spray should be this. And go home. Next. What do we have here? A diagnose. Okay, that's antibiotics. Some are easier than others. And home. This is also looking okay. Yes, everything's looking okay. Oh, that looks like some X-rays going to be needed. A limited leg motion and bruise. It's almost certainly going to be either a fracture or something other. But first, let's do the physics. Maybe we'll find something that will make it unnecessary to make a X-ray, but it doesn't look that way. Okay. Which means X-ray lower limb. Okay, that was quick. Fatigue. That could be all kinds of things. So let's start with this. 3 symptoms in total. Okay. It's not a whole lot. I was afraid of that. She's tired. Let's see, maybe it's something with the heart. Treat 5 patients per day at any specialized. Thank you. Doesn't look like this generated anything. Okay. She's still just tired. That could be all kinds of things. Ebola, what's that? Tick-borne. Ah, okay. What should we do? Also keeping in mind that I don't want her, that I don't want to keep this patient around for longer than is necessary. We want to do this halfway decently after all. I mean, this is a good treatment, but depending what it really is, this could also be a heavy mistake. She's tired. Let's listen to her speech. Nope. Let's see if she has a fever. Oh, she has a fever. This is good. This makes things a bit easier. Or it increases. Possible diagnosis from 6 pages up to 10. This was not helpful. Okay, now we know she has a fever and she's tired. she isn't complaining of nasal stuff, of a sore throat or anything of that sort, so no cold. Or let's look at her blood. Is based on quick blood test measuring inflammatory stuff. Let's do this. Nope. Frankly, I'm about to send her a department higher, because let's look at the blood pressure. It's also something doctors always do. Nope. There is no complaining of anything of that sort. There is a fever and there is fatigue. So this must be some sort of an infection. Only what kind and where, that's the big question. Let's see. Maybe he can evaluate something. Nope. What else do we have? Many things. But actually I'm going to send her into internal medicine. Select department. Internal. I think it's best to send her to the real good doctors. Why is there only one doctor here? There should be more than one. Unless of course I only hired one. Let's remedy that real quick. Because only one is not going to cut it. The rest of the waiting rooms look good. Okay. Yes. Dizziness and a headache. Let's again start with a physical examination. And see if that brings up anything new. It does. Weight loss. Ooh, beef tapeworm. Beef tapeworm are parasitic flatworms, digestive, cattle. Okay. Kinda makes it sound like this beef tapeworm is actually a human problem, which comes back through the cattle. Interesting. But this is anti-what? Anti-helmintics. This. Okay, go home and be happy. I just hope that this other patient is going to find a diagnosis. I also hope that I'm not going to be called with an unclear diagnosis after God knows what has been done. So, wouldn't be the first time, by the way. Okay. Let's try physical first. I mean, it's almost guaranteed that we're going to have to do an X-ray, but okay. One less, but still, of course, this is going to be an X-ray. And the amount of patients is acceptable. Wonderful. X-ray is looking good, internal is looking good. Labs are looking good. And the second emergency is also looking good. Okay, that would be an arm contusion. One second. Numbing ointment. I mean, telling the patient what's wrong is one thing, but telling the patient how they can take care of it is another. Okay. Small break, some coffee and everything, that's always good. What now? Ah, that's important too. Things are looking good. Labs are working. This is good, this is good. Of course, 25 patients less than expected means that we have way too much capability in the emergency department. But that's going to change. What do we have here? Wheezing, breathing problems and chest pain. That sounds like a chest x-ray, to be honest. Okay. Okay, another doctor has done some stuff already. It seems that this patient has been sent to us. So, let's do the X-ray. Ah, it's him. I saw him waiting here just before. Why didn't they send him for a chest X-ray before? I wonder. Okay, whose patient is she? Mine. Wonderful. Oh. Okay. Influenza B. That would be antivirals. And sorry for yawning. I haven't slept all that good last night. Way too hot and way too humid. Which isn't a very good mix. Even with the fan that was blowing air at me all night. Okay, everybody's working. Waiting room isn't overly full. Same here of course. Wonderful. Things are going nice. Let's pause and have a look at the finances, and we can see that we're making money. Perfection. Even the emergency department is generating money, even though we have too many doctors. Okay, internal medicine is generating a lot of money, and so is the pharmacy. Perfect. Now we have a new patient. Yes. Okay, okay. She was sent back. Or not? It's that anyway. Antibiotics. Okay, and go home. 50 prestige bonus, 20%, and more patients. Okay, let's see. Limited leg motion, leg injury and bruise. I would say that's going to be a guaranteed X-ray. But let's put her through that first. You never know. Okay. Wonderful. And X-ray. Speaking of which, things are looking good. Wonderful, all my cleaning stuff is also working. Perfect. Okay, Malaria. So cat's sweet rash is a skin disease common caught in hot and humid conditions. Okay. Steroid cream, we said. Steroid cream we get. 55 patients, a lot of money, and nothing else. Okay. Okay, and send her home. I'll send her to the pharmacy first, of course. There is money to be made. Yep, that almost looks like a wrap for the day. Well, almost. New patient. Oh no, that's a known patient. Contusion, that's a numbing ointment. And home. 60 more patients, wonderful. The other departments are looking good. More than good, actually. Almost a bit too good. But that's okay. Okay. What do we have here? Bruised leg injury. Let's send her to X-ray. To X-ray directly. The day is about to be finished. Okay. One room with critical workload. Which one would that be? Okay. I was unaware. Maybe, I don't know, because the waiting rooms are looking good. 62 ambulances, that's something. We need more equipment for that. And my doctor's going home. Perfection. That was a day full of treatments and a little bit of construction. Yeah. Next episode will probably also be a treatment episode, I'm thinking. Or not. I do not yet know. I'll have to think on this. Until then, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, you know the drill if you so choose, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.